On Friday, Republican Representative Chip Roy announced that he was going to be putting forth a resolution urging Vice President Kamala Harris and the rest of the Biden cabinet to use the 25th Amendment to remove him from office because his performance at Thursday night's debate clearly shows that this man cannot run the country. Here is what Representative Roy put on social media Friday. I intend to put forth a resolution calling upon the Vice President to immediately use her powers under Section 4 of the 25th Amendment to convene and mobilize the principal officers of the Cabinet to declare the President of the United States is unable to successfully discharge the duties and powers of his office. Now, the 25th Amendment, as we all know, was discussed a lot during Donald Trump's years when it appeared his brain was slipping. And now Representative Chip Roy is trying to turn the tables on the Democrats because of Biden's very poor debate performance Thursday night. Now, here's the thing about this. Roy's resolution, if it even comes to fruition, is not going to pass. Even if it does pass, he cannot actually force the vice president to do that. So even if it passes, nothing's going to come of this. Not to mention the fact that even though I do believe Biden should drop out, like that, I believe that. You may disagree with me, and that's great. We're allowed to disagree with each other, folks. But he needs to drop out, in my opinion. And in the opinion of a lot of people out there now. But is he unable to execute the duties of the job? I don't think he's unable to do it. I mean, we've obviously seen over the last 4 years that he is able to do the job. Therefore, the 25th Amendment would not necessarily apply to this. Unless there's some things happening behind the scene that nobody's leaked to the press, which is uncommon, then I don't think Biden should be removed using the 25th Amendment. Biden can do the job now. Can he do the job a year from now? 2 years from now? 3 years from now? That I don't know. Will he even be around 3 years from now? I don't know. If you look at the way he was Thursday evening, it calls into question his health, from top to bottom. So maybe he can, maybe he can't. But as of right now, that 25th Amendment should not apply. However, Representative Roy is not the only one that put this idea forward. Friday morning, you had Fox News host Lawrence Jones, who asked House Speaker Mike Johnson on Fox and Friends the following question. I know it's our instincts to follow the election, but based on the performance last night, shouldn't we be talking about the 25th Amendment? Have you heard from cabinet members? And Johnson replied, I'm sure there's a lot of talk about that. They're trying to keep all of this quiet, but I can tell you on Capitol Hill, the Democrats, they're in full five-alarm fire here. They're deeply concerned. They're saying the quiet parts out loud now because, as you mentioned, all the candidates down ballot are now concerned about their own futures because this will have a big effect in the election. Now, Johnson, to his credit, is not wrong. Yes, reports have shown that down-ballot Democrats are, in fact, freaking out. Reports have also told us that staffers in Biden's White House are already updating their LinkedIn profiles, expecting to lose their jobs at the end of this year. So that's not exactly a vote of confidence. But the point is, this whole idea of the 25th Amendment, that Biden cannot serve out the remainder of his term, this is what Republicans are going to be hammering on for the next 6 months. That we're going to hear it constantly. It's going to be coming, on an almost daily basis now. So be prepared for it. That's why I'm talking about it. This is where they're going now. Not to mention the fact that if the 25th Amendment were invoked and succeeds, Kamala Harris becomes the president of the United States. And because that is now a possibility, you're going to see far harsher attacks on Vice President Harris in the next few weeks, or few months, I should say. They're going to basically treat her as if she is the candidate, so the attacks are going to be coming fast and furious. So that's where the Republican Party is at. I do not agree that Biden needs to be removed using the 25th Amendment. I do, however, think he should bow out of the race. I think we've still got time to replace him with somebody that could serve 8 years, but we can't do that unless he's the one that makes that choice. We know he met in the Hamptons over the weekend with his family and with his advisors. We'll see what happens. Obviously, they're a little concerned as well, so that's where we're at. Well, folks, we have crossed that 1 million subscriber milestone, but rest assured, we are just getting started here at Ring of Fire. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel and make sure to like, share, and comment on the videos.